Brooke is in the singles final. She took out Catherine Baranto, a phenomenal match. She will be taking on Caitlin Christian, and Chao Wang is in the bronze. So what do you think, Martina? What are we going to see a lot of in this match?
I mean, from Anna and Rachel, we're definitely going to see trying to play a fast game, speed up pretty fast, some drives, poaching, as we just saw Rachel do there. From Brooke and Zoe, basically, I would say a little bit more finesse, but I also think they're going to probably try to drive, as we were talking about the singles. So we'll see. I like the matchup.
Got a lot of Yola paddles on the court.
3 out of 4.
I think same thing. We're kind of early in a match. We're seeing a few more errors of getting loose and kind of settling in.
Yeah, Brooke and Zoe had a little bit of a long match, so I think Rachel and Anna have been waiting for some time.
Yes, they Jackie Kawamoto and Alex Trong, 11-2, 11-6, 8-11. And you had a good match as well.
Yeah,
in your last round against Anna and Rachel.
Yeah, we agreed not to talk about that.
They earned their way here. That's.
Yeah, we make them work. We made them work for it.
There you go. The tough team. 2 players that thrive very much on energy. I mean, just a few awkward shots in that point.
A little bit of a miscommunication there.
I like that reach that Zoe has when she stretches into that forehand space. There's, I think, that first time you hear anything out of them, that's them getting fired up and trying to get in. They need that for sure, and that's showing you they're getting their rhythm. And there it is. I love that reach from Zoe. She's really started dominating that point, but then Rachel taking advantage of her being just a little bit too far over. It's a great job from Anna. Most important thing to her.
Yeah, shout out to all the mommies.
Yeah, right.
So far, they haven't seemed to be able to get in the match.
Yeah.
All it takes is a couple of points here and there. But Rachel and Anna are putting so much pressure.
And you can see they both have this speed in their walk.
Yeah, they have only one speed.
They have one speed.
Fast.
It's go. It's get it done. And but you know, it's what makes them super solid. They're always focused.
And super competitive.
So yeah, Anna's so smart on the court.
Absolutely.
But I think that's it. It's just finding that rhythm, not allowing them to get into those speed ups and those poaches. And they're on the board. So that's a big point right there. Whatever it is. Oh wait, no. Okay, 2 points. Okay, I was incorrect.
Still, it was a much needed point.
Yes. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, great hands and digs, and you can feel that wind gust right when Brooke hit that ball too. So that was a tough ball to speed up from. And they're just working Rachel in that corner right now and making her hit more balls, which is good. That's kind of making them play.
They got a couple of mistakes from her there on the back end ding, so let's see if they can make it count again.
And that we've seen it a few times, her just being a little too far over and Rachel getting a great angle behind her. A great point. What I liked there was Zoe bounced that fourth and kind of decelerated the ball a little bit, and that's going to make it less likely for Anna to be able to poach that ball. Like right there, she's reaching to try to take it in the air, and Anna would have been all over that.
All over it.
And that's kind of the same. I think when they're maybe letting those balls bounce a little bit more, that's going to get them into a position to build a point with them.
Yes, I 100% agree.
There you go, just like that. That's the adjustment they need to make. It's going to pull that offense off of Anna and Rachel. Now we're seeing a rhythm. We're seeing a rhythm come off of that side of the court, which is great.
3-9-1.
That's a great shot from Anna there. Off the air.
Yeah, it's like a
inside out.
Hung out there for a second even.
Yeah. That was a quick side out.
Absolutely.
And we're at 9-3.
Yeah, and that's that trouble. So I love, again, she's bouncing that fourth instead of rushing and taking in the air, which is great. But she just kind of is getting caught a little bit too close to the middle so far in this game one. And that gives a game point to Anna and Rachel. And just a little miss hit there, but a solid game coming from this side. And we are back here at the Grandstand Court PPA Tour in beautiful Bristol, Tennessee. I am Sarah Ansberry in the booth for the very first time, Martina Frantova. And we've got a great women's match here, Rachel Rohrabacher. They've switched sides too. I think this is Rachel was on the left side for a while, but I think they're also just in this starting position right here. But Brighton Rohrabacher won the first game 11-3 against Buckner and Wang. And they're just playing solid. get some coaching advice from Roddy. And so we will see if they were able to make some adjustments. Brooke is swinging a little bit bigger on her serve. It's okay to miss that serve, I think, if especially they're serving now to that side with the less space behind the baseline. Already there looks like they're playing Anna just a little bit more, trying to change it up. They're making him play a little bit, and that's something, you know, as long as Bright and Rohrabacher are doing well, they're just going to play straight up. They probably won't switch their stack very much, whereas, you know, Wang and Buckner are going to pretty much play these sides the whole time. They're being a little bit more patient. They're making him play, and it wasn't maybe the best sought-out plan on that last one, but I think they'll take it. And again, it's just about making them play more balls. It's a beautiful lob from Anna.
Perfectly executed.
1-1-2.
So they're definitely playing Anna a little bit more, but now they're also having to play a little more defense because Anna's being very aggressive.
1-1-1.
And now Anna is putting herself on the left side of the court because there's been a couple errors from Rachel on that side, so they're just giving it a different look and getting a different pattern.
Yeah, let's see who can get that second point. We've been in 1-1
For a
few
while.
side outs.
1-1-1.
I mean, super smart, great coverage. You know, Brooke's looking to go cover that around the post. Both of them kind of shifted over. And she could have absolutely, but Rachel, recognizing that they're both pulling out, goes cross court and behind them. Just super smart play. You know, she's really got some good length in there. You know, she's got great extension on that non-volley zone.
2-1-2.
And there they are, they're off a one, doubling the score.
Point.
A little long there.
And we've got a little bit of rhythm now.
3-1-2.
I don't mind that. I don't mind her looking for that speed up. It's playing very consistent. That probably would have been a phenomenal point. That's a great read from Buckner. You know, Rachel could have, she's been going cross court and middle on that ball quite a bit, and Brooke was ready to cover that line. and that's, I think, where they've been most successful is kind of catching Rachel on that approach in and on that back left heel. There we go. I think that's great. Kind of snuck in there. I don't think Anna was expecting that. And that's great.
I love that from Zoe. She keeps looking for that speed.
And we are back here in game 2, PPA Tour Bristol. Beautiful venue here at the Bristol Sports Complex, and got a much more interesting game than the first one. I think we talked about it before, kind of building the point a little bit more, and now Zoe and Brooke are just getting in a rhythm. They're moving it around a little bit more, and we are seeing some frustration on the other side of the court. I mean, it's a great read and coverage. I mean, Zoe was kind of holding and looking for that. So, I mean, those are the points that if they keep putting together, they can absolutely do something in this match. And there's that forehand from Zoe speeding up, and you know, she's very smooth out there, long. I think it's a very classically, technically great player.
Yeah, Zoe did it a couple times now, and I'm starting to get a read on it, but let's see if she can adjust.
And that's Anna kind of changing her speed up into her left shoulder. And that maybe it's a little bit of a ball skip, a little bit of a breeze, and like we said, these are a little bit of a grittier courts. PPA does a great job coming in here, and you know, these were 2 tennis courts not too long ago, so we got nice fresh courts to play on. We've got indoor pickleball courts, indoor tennis courts here. It's a great facility out here.
Yeah, it's absolutely a beautiful venue.
The winner of this match goes on to play the winner of Leah Jansen and Tina Pisnik and Georgia Johnson and Vinny Glotzman.
Careful with that camera.
Brooke,
very good.
I mean, fell into the camera we've got here and still got that ball over the net. But the camera stayed up. We're in good shape. Wow. That's I mean, Anna's got those phenomenal lobs, and that was a tough point, just a little bit long, barely. Wow. That's, I mean, Anna was like, I'm winning this point, like by herself. She's like, I'm done. Like, and it's got that, and that ball Brooke came up with amazing.
Great defense from them.
and a little good luck on that side. Not much you can do about that. And there's 9-1 now. And there's that Anna looking for that forehand, wanting to be very aggressive on that. And it's a great changeup. And again, I like Zoe's letting those balls bounce now. We talked about how important that was in the first game, and they've made that adjustment. But Rachel just threw in something that she has not thrown in this match and caught Brooke off guard. Actually very surprised Rachel didn't cross on that fifth. It was sitting there, and that's the play that they do. I mean, that's when one's hitting the third, the other one's looking across the fifth, and I think that was just a little bit of timidness.
Yeah, Rachel made a couple of errors. Maybe she's not feeling that comfortable doing it, so she's just trying to be a little bit more patient.
That was a super awkward backhand flick for me.
It worked.
It worked out. It looked like a little bit of miscommunication there in the middle. I think both of them were kind of looking for it, but that's, I think, more frustration than anything, and that gives Buckner and Wang a game point. And that is the play. It's still Tennessee. Beautiful location. We see kind of mountains and trees all over us here at the PPA Tour. We're back in this women's doubles match. It's been a great match. We are in the third game. I'm Sarah Ansberry with Martina Frantova.
I'm really looking forward to this third game here.
I think I would, I mean, it could be anybody's. I think we can expect it to go either way. I think the first game, Anna and Rachel, they were able to execute their game plan. And then the second game, it was just Brooke and Zoe then were able to execute. So I think, you know, both of them kind of have the right game plan. It's just, are they able to execute it? I think that's actually, you know, into that Brooke's left hip. If Rachel's kind of adjusted her shots a little bit more, which that is probably the right idea to come in. It's pulling Zoe over just a little bit as well. Well, and there it is. She got with that same target, and it did give them opportunity, and I think Anna just wasn't ready for it. That's it.
Yeah, Zoe just kind of snuck up there. She was pretty far over.
I mean, that's just kind of what we're seeing so far. Some uncharacteristic errors.
There you
go. Woo. Oh wow! But now you're hearing Anna and Rachel talk to each other. They're calling the ball. They're not letting those middle things happen anymore.
Absolutely, both of them are calling it,
and that's kind of always a sign. If you know, team's not talking on those shots, then maybe they're not really playing very well together in the moment.
1-1-1.
Again, there's that Zoe sneaking in with that forehand.
1-1-2.
that's a great point. Just much more communication from this side. Anna, obviously more veteran player. She's got the experience. And her trying to take more balls and just kind of pulls a little bit of that pressure off Rachel. And then that's just going to make Rachel play a little bit looser, too. I mean,
there it is.
Did that make sense? No. But did it work? Absolutely.
When you lose and you just swing through the balls, like things go your way.
Absolutely. Very good shot, you know, from Brooke, hitting that slow behind Anna.
Smart.
And there's definitely much more focus on that this side of the court. You can like feel the energy that they want this third game here. The court behind us, I believe, is the match coming up, which is Tina Pisnik and Leah Jensen. And I keep forgetting, I just said it, Georgia Johnson and Vivian Glossman. I'm pretty sure that they are waiting to get on this court next.
Yeah, that's going to be an exciting match as well.
Absolutely. And that wind, you can definitely feel it picking up.
Yeah, that's what's interesting. Sometimes it just picks up here and then it goes away and picks up again, but
it like changes direction, like so much.
It does. But at least for my matches, it was mostly good.
That's good. And that's the first like backhand speed up we've seen from Zoe on that side. So I think that's a great adjustment, just giving her a different look.
I like that though.
Yeah, I mean she's again has that reach forward, has great extension on that ball. That's and that kind of. All right. And we're back here, game 3. A little bit of energy coming from Buckner and Wang after that timeout, that free timeout that we were talking about before.
3-6-1.
That's great timing from Anna, and that's again the benefit of letting a fourth shot bounce is the ability to see where your opponent is moving and have a pick your target from that. There we go, get a little bit more extension out there and off a 3, which is absolutely what they want right now.
4-6-2.
Little net cord luck, but there's absolutely no problem with that.
5-6-2.
I mean, that was a huge drive from Brooke Buckner. And look at that, because me and Rachel on right now is a little tighter. So if Brooke decides to serve a little big, and that right there, she did it. That serve set it up. They got aggressive fast, and then just a slight miscommunication in the middle.
Good timeout again.
And that's I like that spot, moving it a little bit more into those middles, hips.
6-6-2.
I mean, phenomenal point on both ends. I mean, those 2 speed ups from Anna were just ridiculous.
I don't know how she hit it so hard.
So hard,
and,
so low.
I mean, yeah. Almost got that.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a little breakaway at 7-6. I mean, both teams playing well right now.
6-7-1.
Yeah, it's anybody's game, in my opinion.
Yeah. Just a little bit of skid on that. And that's just unfortunate.
6-7-2.
Yeah, Rachel hits with a lot of spin, so it does get a little bit. Very nice.
And that's a tough one to get out of the way of.
I don't mind that attack, though.
Absolutely
I think
not.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
7-6-1.
I mean, great speed up, and that's, again, they're kind of just now sticking to Rachel again. I feel like when they were moving the ball a little bit more. The final game of Rohrabacher, Buckner, and Wang, and Anna is serving at 9-6. And just I like that ball movement. That at least she's going, you know, a few backhands and forehand. I just think that variety is so important, not allowing Rachel and Anna to get in a rhythm with anything. Oh, wow. I mean, that's a great coverage from Zoe on that ball. And that's like, and that's kind of what we were saying earlier. It's when you're swinging loose,
10-6-2.
things
Correct.
do tend to go your way. And they absolutely went for it on match point, but that side out. Let's see if Brooke and Zoe can come back into this.
10-1.
And there's that backhand speed up that we've seen. It's worked really well, and that's what I mean. I'd like to see them move into those middle hips
6-10-2.
and not allow that to happen. I mean, there's that energy, and
Yep.
I mean, they feel it, they feel rhythm, and now they've got at least 2 match points.
10-6-1.
Great job, Zoe.
And that's a big one. Just, you know, if they can just get that ball back, and they have switched sides. Anna kind of told Rachel, let's get over there. And I believe she wants to be in front of Zoe. And there's that forehand again, and she's, you know, she's creeping in there too. It's I'm surprised that Rachel went so much middle on those where she's been going so well to that backhand.
Anna left it just a little higher, and Brooke just pretty
she-
comfortably puts it away.
She thought she would catch Brooke on that pulling up, but Brooke was, you know, knowing Anna, knowing that Anna's probably going to do that, was absolutely ready for that ball.
7-10-1.
And that just a ball that she was not really committed to. It didn't work the last time.
7-10-2.
And there is that play. Brooke is using Rachel's left hip and pulling her off that line and opening up that court for them.
Yeah, we have only a 2-point game now.
Yeah.
So let's see if they can get one more here. It's gonna. It
Be a
might
bit-
put a little bit of pressure on them.
Absolutely.
10-2.
And they're making that adjustment. She did not want, so they've had 3 match points, have not converted yet. So I know they are definitely going to want to make this happen. Great point,
Wow.
great hands. It's Anna absolutely constructed that point, but Brooke, Anna gave her a little lofty ball, and Anna loves that counterattack. And Brooke did not take the bait; she stayed in that soft game.
She did.
Almost exactly the same thing as the last
Absolutely.
point. 'Cause, I mean, Anna knows that shot; she's got that shot, but they just struggled on that.
Yeah, and
never said that.
Anna just kind of looked at Rachel, but I think Rachel kind of gave her like that was too good.
Yeah. And just absolutely unfortunate. Anna's kind of stepping in, trying to take some of those middle balls off Rachel. Yeah, she definitely wants to finish it, but look, we're at 10-10.
Brooke's defense is on point right
Oh,
now.
I mean, she's not missed a ball.
10-10-1.
Just it looked like that opportunity was there. I'm glad she looked for a forehand though, because the last 3 she took as backhand, she did miss. That is huge drive from that.
That is a little bit of nerves, I think.
You know, and Rachel, my bad, she's saying it, and now it is totally changed. We've got a match point for Brooke and Zoe. That's a big point to kind of get the ball back. The crowd is cheering them on.
10-11-1.
There's that, they needed that. And that's the most aggressiveness we've seen out of Rachel in a while. She has played slightly timid after making some of those, but that's a big point, tying it back up. It's something about today. We've had so many long matches, just very long matches. And there it is. They've turned it around. This will be their 5th match point.
Match point.
Match point. 12-11-1.
And that was, Anna just stayed back after Rachel sped that up. I think you probably knew the point was over.
Yeah.
12-11-2.
Rachel is crushing that with a 2-handed backhand, and usually that point is over when she does that.
Absolutely.
And they fight off another one.
And it's a surprise because usually they're looking to one take and then the other kind of clean up and finish.
11-12-1.
Brooke and Zoe still fighting. And she's taking a towel break, and that is, let me tell you, it is hot out here. It is humid out here.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that. And we're in the shade.
11-12-1.
That's huge angle from Rachel. Really good speed on that too. She really held that ball for a second, just trying to throw Brooke off.
I think Brooke was covering the middle a little bit,
Yeah, I
expecting
agree.
to speed up.
And that's now Anna's being smarter. She's pulling Zoe out first and then going middle. She learned her lesson, and that's something Anna does so well. She learns her lesson quickly. She wants to kind of solve the problem and figure out how to do it right the next time.
Yeah, she makes the adjustments very fast.
12, 11, 1.
Wow, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, again, super smart, super patient. Again, Anna knowing the adjustments. The speed ups aren't working right now. Let's slow it down a little bit, build the point, and then find the opportunity. And that just kind of shows the experience on that side of the court.